Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video even starts yet. Y'all are village ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. I had a train pause, ran on me, and I'm going to tell you why. All in one video. Man, listen, these stories just get worse and worse, man. I just it's crazy to me because I know we're at that time where a lot of the older, like the 90s, us 90s babies, we're getting older. Assuming she's a 90s baby, I don't know. We're getting older. Everybody's coming out telling these stories about ABC 123 things that happened when they was in school or college or whatever the case may be, right? And it just kills me because these are things that I've been talking about that I've seen growing up. And all in my comment section, it's mainly women. Man, I don't know why women. I don't know why I get so triggered when we talk about these type of topics, man. I think a lot of women get triggered by these types of topics because I think a lot of them either partook, they were doing these types of activities in high school, college, or whatever, and maybe they were ashamed of it. Maybe they're trying to forget it. I don't know, but I don't understand why you're getting triggered over me telling, or people in general, me telling stories about things that I've seen. I never understood that, but here we are, another video. Um, these stories just get worse and worse, man. I'm telling y'all, like let's get into it, man.
When I was 14, I had a train ran on me by three senior boys in high school. I was 14, one was 17, another was 17, and one was 16 years old. When I was 14, I got bullied a lot, so I didn't have any friends in school, and my home life was no better than my school life. I was the black sheep of my family, and I was severely mistreated in my home, and I was left out, neglected, and bullied in school. I walked to school every day by myself with my headphones in, listening to my music, and I walked home every day by myself. I never bothered anyone, I never talked to anyone. I was a very shy child. These boys were extremely handsome and very popular in school, and they also happened to have to walk every day to school, to and from. And one day, they decided to start speaking to little old me. Now you have to understand my perspective at this time. I was a nobody and nothing, both in school and in my home life. Nobody gave a damn about me. To the point teachers had to bring food to school, groceries for me at one point in time. And all of a sudden, the popular boys were coming up to me and talking to me while we were walking home to school together. Not only were they popular, they were attractive. All the girls wanted them. They were in ROTC, they played sports, they were light skinned, they had the curly hair, the best fits, the flyest Jordans, and they were talking to me with my raggedy clothes, with my hand-me-downs, with my hot waters, with my hair all over my head, with my funky armpits. I felt like I was dreaming. I couldn't believe it. Like, this could finally be my chance. I could finally have some friends. I could finally be part of the popular crowd. I could finally be in, right? They told me that I was cool, that they wanted me to come over and play games with them. So that's what I did. One day I followed them home. I walked right down the street with them to their house, and I went inside to play Call of Duty with them. I
Hold on. There's so much happening right now. I haven't seen this video yet, but what I'm really hoping does not happen is that this turns into an assault. I mean it from what I'm gathering, and let's just be honest, y'all. Let's just call it how it is. Girls like that was in high school, that was in college. Those were the like, I mean, you can call them whatever name you want to call it, but I used to call them easy pickings, right? Those were the easy pickings. Those were the girls that didn't get a lot of attention. Maybe because they were, overweight, maybe because their facial features wasn't really all that. Maybe like she said, she looked raggedy or she smelled some type of way. In situations like that, let me say this, ma'am. I mean, damn, you could have at least been taking a shower. You over here hollering about you was had what she said, stanky armpits, whatever the hell she said. Damn, at least you could do take a shower, but whatever. She said she's going through a lot at home. We don't know what that means in its entirety, so we're not gonna touch on that. She said she had high water, she had raggedy clothes, no name brand, stuff like that. Oh my God, I'm finally getting attention from the cool kids. These things tend to happen so often in high school and in college. I said this before, y'all, but I remember my senior year in high school. I remember my senior year in college. I remember being in grad school and seeing the freshman girls, the undergrad girls, literally putting on a damn show, putting on a performance just to have guys look at the upperclassmen, look at them, the fraternity brothers, look at them, the damn dudes from the football, baseball, basketball team, etc. Look at them. They will put themselves in these types of situations, just like she said, oh my God, I can finally be cool. I can finally be labeled one of the cool kids. It's peer pressure, insecurities, all those other things. Again, what I'm hoping is that it's not a situation of an assault. So now, with coming full circle, she walked in the house to play Call of Duty with three damn boys. Let's hear more. I'm just telling y'all from my perspective the things that I seen, the things that I would hear. I did my 4 years in high school. I did damn near 7 years in colleges and universities, getting my associates, my bachelor's and masters. It is the same thing across the board from high school to college. It's the same damn thing now. And with the damn, I'm not even gonna go into my job, but it's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. I say all that because I feel some type of way for her. But at the same time, ma'am, you were 14. All of them, she said one was 14 and the other was 17 and stuff like that. I can't remember the ages. I think she said one was 14, the other was 17. Well, there's three. I think no, I'm sorry, she said two 17 and one 14 or something like that. I can't remember, whatever. They were all kids and teenagers just like you. In these types of situations, unfortunately, again, because I haven't heard it yet, assuming it wasn't an assault, ma'am, you allowed these types of things to happen. You know what time. Like, come on, like, let's keep going, man. It's just it's so sad because again, I see these types of things happen over and over and over again. The freshman girls want to be popular. They want to be around seniors. Y'all know how many freshman girls not even in, because I hate talking about high school, but in high school, in college, do y'all know how many of the freshmen were like literally throwing themselves at the upperclassmen? I told y'all when I was in my university, when I was in grad, they separate the undergrads and the grad school students. We are on two separate sides of the campus. You gotta, I mean, if you ain't got a car, you gotta walk, but you gotta drive damn near 5, 6 a week. It's a pretty big campus. You gotta drive damn near 6, 7 minutes through the campus just to get to the grad school side. The freshman girls used to drive if they had a car or walk to the grad school side because our cafeteria was better, our bathrooms was cleaner, all those other things. Y'all know how it is. Assume you went to college. Y'all know how it is in damn college. And it was again, easy pickings, and you can always tell because when I was in grad school, there was a certain level of decorum that you will be dressed. You won't be coming out here with a damn white t-shirt with some slides on. No, bro, you have long sleeve, tie, button up, a polo, khaki, slacks, dress shoes. These girls coming up in here with damn booty shorts on, sundresses, titties ass out. Y'all gotta be undergrad students. I know y'all not grad school students on this side. And it was easy pickings from what I gotta do to get with you, Dev. Ma'am, you ain't gotta do nothing. I'm over here trying to eat before my class starts. You can keep moving. What you talking about? And they will put themselves in these situations. Oh, Dev, can I go? I never lived on campus, so I didn't have a dorm. Dev, can I go to your place? Ma'am, I don't live on campus. I have my own place and I live a county over. Oh, well, can I ride with you? Why you want to ride with me? For what? What you want to? Let's keep going, man. I'm really hoping that this isn't a situation of an assault.
Remember, their home was much different from my home life. Their mom was in the kitchen cooking. Their aunts were in there. They was all chit-chatting. They offered me a plate. Their brothers and cousins were all in the room playing together. I was so amazed. I felt so welcomed. I felt so at home. I thought to myself, I never want this feeling to stop. I don't want to go back home to where I was at and get cussed out, yelled, and abused. This is amazing. I got new friends and maybe even a new family too. We played Call of Duty until the sun went down, and then his mom told me I needed to go home. As I was going home, He told me, come back. I'll sneak you in so that we can play the game some more. When it started to get dark, I obviously had to head back home. But as I was getting ready to leave, he came up to me and said, come back tonight. I'll sneak you in so we can play more of the game. 14-year-old me, who wouldn't want to play more of the game with one of the most popular boys in school? Come on now. So that's what I did. I came back.
Notice how she keeps talking about the popular boys, the popular. What does that translate? Pay attention, y'all. What does that translate to? She wants to be popular. She wants to be, and she's willing to do anything that they tell her to do just so she can be or have a chance to be popular. Let's keep going.
And we played the game. And then he leaned over and he touched me. And he kissed me. And he told me I was pretty. In my mind, it was like someone blew my head off. The popular boy in school just told me I was pretty and kissed me and likes me. That's what he's telling me. He likes me. Fast forward and he's got my clothes off and we're doing the whoop-de-woo and I'm completely vulnerable. And as we're doing it and he turns me over and tells me to get on my hands and knees and arch my back, I hear the door crack open. I look up in shock, gasp, thinking his mom has called us and we're about to be in so much trouble, but nope. It's his brother. He never stopped stroking me as his brother walked in. I sat there in disbelief, my mind racing. Mind you, I hadn't even had sex really before this. You know, a couple of little playful things here and there, but this was really my first full time going all the way. So now I'm wondering what's going on. Why hasn't he stopped? Do I stop? Do I lay here? Do I tell him to stop? I don't really know. His brother walks in, he never stops stroking, and then he leans down and whispers in my ear, can my brother get a turn? I don't really know what to say. I don't know what to do. Do I say no? Do I say yes? I mean, I should say no, right? Can your brother get a turn? I don't even know your brother, but I finally have some friends. And their family's really nice to me. I hate to mess this up. So him and his brother get a turn. But then the door cracks open again. And here comes his cousin. Ain't no fun unless we all get some, right? That's what they told to me. I'll spare you all the details of my sad sob story, but let's just say fast forward, everyone has their fun, I guess. And it's time for me to go home. And I'm confused. And I'm ashamed. And I don't really have anybody I can talk to about it. I don't know what I just did. And I don't even know if I liked what I just did. Anyways, because I know this video is getting long and you guys probably don't want to hear all the details. Long story short, back then, I didn't realize that I was a victim. I didn't realize that that was a manipulation tactic. I didn't realize I was targeted. Back then, I was just ashamed. I felt like I had been a whore, a harlot. I felt disgusting. I felt like it was my fault. I felt like I should have moved smarter. And I also, in the same breath, felt like, finally, somebody loves me. Somebody wants me. Finally, I'm pretty enough.
There we go. I was ready. I had a feeling because she was talking about, oh, I'm a victim, and all this. I was like, I didn't hear you tell them no, stop, nah, I'm good, or anything. Not one, unless she said it and then never told us in the video. I don't know, but let me keep going.
Finally, I'm good enough. And it was two confusing different feelings. And now that I'm older, I really understand what was going on. And I'm just making this video to spread awareness for the other girls that may have had the same thing happen to them or may have gone through similar things and were always too ashamed to bring it up or speak their truth. You were a victim.
Excuse me, y'all. My bad. I'm still trying to get over my damn flu. Let me. I have so much to say. Um, First, let me talk about the last thing she said. You were a victim. Um, I don't know if I could. if I could allow her to go that far and say, quote unquote, she was a victim, she left the boy's place and then snuck back in, trying to be grown, to play video games. He kissed you, told you he was beautiful. You said, "Oh, my mind blew. Oh my God!" No. And she kept saying, I need y'all to listen with intent, please." What was she saying? She said she was not the popular girl. Nobody liked her because she dressed raggedy, wore high waters, uh, you know, uh, raggedy shoes and all this, that, and the third. She smelled bad. That's what she said. She said stanky armpits, which means that her hygiene wasn't good. If you could smell her armpits, I can only imagine what else you could smell off her when she was walking past. All these damn things. What else did she say? My hair was never done. It was all over the goddamn place. She just all around was unattractive. She was invisible. Now here she is walking down the same street that the quote unquote popular boys was walking down. What did she say? Oh, they were handsome, they were light skinned, they had curly hair, all those other things. They're talking to me. Oh my God, they're talking to me. I'm a nobody, and they're talking to me. They want me to be friends with them. They think I'm cool. At 14, you don't know a lot. At 14, you're young and dumb. I get that. Whatever. I want to know more details about her family. She said that she was getting abused at home to an extent. Um, that could lead me to believe why she did the decision that she did as far as allowing these things to happen, or as far as, like I was saying earlier, her being so damn insecure and having these problems of being wanting to be accepted or wanting to feel accepted by quote unquote popular boys and their family. Because what did she say? Oh, they gave me a plate of food. They made me feel welcome. Can I stay here forever? I got to go back home to my family. Speeding up, going to her quote unquote being a victim. I wouldn't call this a victim, man. Honestly, I just regret sex, ladies, is not an assault. I'm sorry. I am sorry. There's been plenty of chicks that I've been with that I'm like, damn, I should never found myself with this damn stupid ass damn girl. Can I now say that that girl assaulted me because I woke up the next day and I regretted it? No, that's not how that works. From what I heard, it was on some. He asked you, was it okay if his brother can get some? And then you said yes. 14, again, young and dumb. 14. Get that. In these types of situations, first of all, you should never be in this situation, but in these types of situations, ladies, I'm begging. I tell my sister the same thing. You got to speak up. Because in a situation where you did speak up and say, no, I'm good on all ABC 1, 2, 3, and then they continue to go, then yes, you are a victim. Then you are assaulted. Yes, hell yeah, I'm all for that. Lock their ass up. But in situations like this, I need to hear more of the, first of all, the full story, more of the backstory, more of the stuff after. Because even when she started wrapping up towards the end of the video, what was she saying? Oh, I was a victim, but I was finally popular. I finally was able to hang with the popular kids. I was finally. Ladies, life is all about trade-offs and choices, decisions that you make, and then you have to live with them. Trade-offs, the choices you make, the decisions you do, the decisions you make, everything then resolving as a result. And what resolved as a result? Oh, she walked home feeling like, what she say? I walked home feeling like a whore. But then in the same token, you said, oh my God, I was finally with the cool kids. I finally got to hang out with them. Do y'all know how many damn girls when we was in college, how many of the freshmen, the sophomore chicks used to always be begging to hang out with us? Again, I never lived on campus. I always had my own place because I couldn't deal with the rules and the curfews, and you can't have liquor. You can't have, back then I used to smoke a lot. So you can't have liquor, can't have weed, can't have all those other things. I wasn't trying to hear that, bro. Like me personally, I was never a drinker. I never cared to drink. But if I wanted to get a bottle, I'm gonna get a goddamn bottle. You're not about to tell me I pay rent here and you tell me I can't bring alcohol and all. Nah, bro, I ain't got time for that. So I always had my own place. I never lived on campus before. I don't know what it's like. I've always had homies and home girls that I was like, people that I was friends with and I was cool with that lived on campus, but I myself never did. Do y'all know how many of the freshman girls used to be begging to chill with us? I had homies that was in fraternity. We had fraternity houses on campus. Same thing. Same thing. Girls used to be literally twerking at the goddamn front door so the frat brother can let them in. I'd be sitting up there, sitting inside, chilling with the homies. I'm like, bro, the freshmen is back again. They outside twerking. They will sit there watching the damn girls twerk for damn near 5-6 minutes before opening the door, letting their ass in. Just stupid stuff like that. Doing all these things possible to what? Be around the popular kids. I personally didn't give a damn. I don't like. I'm here. I'm cool with people who cool with me. I like people that like me. I don't give a damn about your popularity status. That doesn't help me in the least bit. I don't care about your financial, whatever things that you got going on. I never cared about any of those things. It was never, something for that stood out for me. We just happened to cross paths, however we did. I say all that to say this, ladies, man. Listen, because this one, I'm honestly on the fence. I can't call her a victim. I just can't. At 14, and again, all the other boys from what it sounded like was under 18 too, so they all were kids. So it wasn't a situation of like her 14 and the other dude was 20. Then I'd be like, yes, you were a victim. But she said that they were 17. 17, and I think she said the other one was 14. I need to hear more because I have so many questions. I have so many questions to ask. So many questions to ask. Do I feel bad for her? To an extent? Yeah, because it sounds like she didn't have the proper living situation as far as her family's concerned, as far as her upbringing, as far as her clothing. She was wearing clothes that didn't fit her. She was wearing raggedy clothes. She didn't have her hair done. She wasn't damn taking a goddamn shower, walking around smelling in the type of way. What the hell? I need to hear more. But again, from what I gather, I don't think she was a victim. Honestly, it sounded like a train that you regretted. That's what it sounds. And most women regret damn trains. Y'all see all these adult actresses, y'all know in the P industry, right? These adult actresses now come out a decade later. Oh yeah, I've done trains and I've done anal and I've done this, that, and the third, blah, 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 and I regret all of it. So now we have to take all of them and say, hey, they were all assaulted. No, we're not doing that. No, I'm sorry. You made your decision. You made your bed. Now you have to lay in it. That walk of shame home, I know it was crazy, but again, like I said, I'm gonna give her a little grace because she was only 14. But the other kids were underage too. So if I give her grace, I have to give those other kids grace too. So I mean, I don't know. The man whispered literally, "Oh, can my homie, can my brother, whoever the guy was, can my brother have some?" That's crazy, bro. It's yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to talk down because I'm not into like kink shaming or sex shaming or anything like that. But I was never into trains, bro. I've never. I'm 30 years old. Ain't never been involved on a train. I've had two girls in me. Yes, I've never had two dudes. Like, bro, it again. I'm not kink shaming. No disrespect. But for me, it's just a hard pass, bro. I never found interest in that in the least bit. That's just me. I'd rather have two chicks in my bed any day than have me, one dude and one girl. No, bro, that's I don't know, bro. That stuff just to each his own. No disrespect, fellas, but to me, I'm good on all that, man. I'm trying to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Please, 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 if you haven't hit that subscribe button, man, also too hit the bell so once I anytime you upload notification will pop up and alert you. Also too, once you hit that like, once you hit that share. I look forward to reading all your comments, if any. So until next time, please, man, I'm safe for